5 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Griffin Stroin. We'll get to those stories and more in just a few minutes. But first, many parts of our area are currently dealing with a lot of snowfall. We have a total team coverage from around the area. But first, we'll head to Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller, who has more on the snow. Jeff, how's it looking?
Yeah, hey Griffin, we're finally getting some snow here in Minocqua right now. Not much traffic out there currently, and that's good news because the roads are snow covered pretty much north of Highway 10 with about 4 or 5 inches of snow falling out there today and still some light snow falling out there now. All right, here's the radar picture, and the snow is beginning to wind down. The worst is over, pushing off into parts of Michigan now, but back behind it, there's still some light snow and flurries back in here that will keep some light snow going tonight into tomorrow morning, and we're going to kick up the wind as well, too. But there is a back edge to this across parts of Minnesota right now. It will be out of here later on tonight. All right, so additional snowfall looks something like this. Another inch or two possible, say along and north of Highway 8. But then the wind's going to kick up tonight out of the north and gust near 25 miles per hour. That's going to blow and drift the new fresh snow as it is very light and fluffy out there right now. So our forecast then tonight, though, is snow ending, still blowing and drifting snow with low temperatures down near 2. Griffin?
Thank you, Jeff. Now we'll head out live to Newswatch 12's Eli Karp, who is in Rhinelander. Eli, I hope you're staying warm and dry out there.
Well, we're doing our best. As you can see to my right, we've got a snow-covered Hodag. The snow continues to fall, although, as Jeff was saying, it is feeling different than it was just an hour ago. The wind has died down a little bit less snow coming down, but we get to the roads, and that's really the story right now. Should you be going out tonight? What's the status of the roads? And it's a bit of a mixed bag right now. Probably better to stay home, be safe, as opposed to sorry. We've seen several plows here on right near Kemp Street going east and west, and the idea is really you got to give the plows time to be able to plow the streets and clear them, be able to maybe put some sand and some salt down. Important to note that if you are behind a plow, give proper room. That is 200 feet behind a plow because it does kick up a lot of snow that can reduce your visibility. And with already reduced visibility because of this weather, that can create for treacherous driving conditions. So, name of the game, stay home as much as possible. The boys hockey sectional game, Mosinee and Rhinelander, has been postponed, as well as all other activities after school here in Rhinelander and in the area. So that is all from here outside the Chamber of Commerce in Rhinelander. Eli Karp, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Eli. Now, while this is not the worst snowfall that we've ever seen, the stormy conditions, like Eli said, are canceling several events slated for this evening. Schools are postponing winter sporting and school events. Some of those events are still on, though, a very, very select few, though. Make sure to check out your conference website for more information if games have been canceled. Most events are being rescheduled for tomorrow or later in the week, or maybe they were proactive and moved them up to yesterday. Animal rehabilitation sites like the Northwoods Wildlife Center typically see fewer injured animals during time of hibernation, like right now. But this year, their report admitting more animals than they usually expect. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller has the details.
We admit sick, injured, and orphaned wildlife from the wild with the goal of releasing them back.
And typically, winter is the time the Northwoods Wildlife Center admits the fewest number of animals.
Time where they do a lot of sleeping and a lot less walking to try to conserve energy.
That's the case for mammals, at least.
In terms of birds, play smart and they head south. So actually the number of birds we tend to see here tends to be a lot less than normal.
But this year, Amanda says the patterns have been different.
Our numbers actually, even though they seem low, they're higher than normal for this time of year, we've noticed.
Amanda says this is especially true for songbirds this season, and she has a guess as to why.
Just the fact that I don't know if it's because people have been home more due to COVID, so they're noticing these window strikes happening early on when they're finding these birds, and they're more than willing to help them and give us a call.
Amanda says this shows that people are paying attention, which is a good thing.
We hope that people are more aware of the window strike birds and are helping them out as we can and trying to prevent them whenever possible.
But there's things other than calling that you can do to help local wildlife during this time.
A lot of people have been putting out bird feeders because they really enjoy watching the birds, especially going into this winter melt season. Make sure you're cleaning your bird feeders on a regular basis.
And with the winter melt season on the horizon, a change in animal patterns is coming soon.
Spring migration is just around the corner. So as the birds head back, you're going to see a whole lot more animals coming in. A lot of the mammals are going to start being more active. Baby season's coming up.
In Minocqua, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
Police departments all over the country are experiencing issues with low staffing. That includes stations right here in the Northwoods like the Minocqua Police Department. If becoming a police officer is something you've always thought about, now is a great time to apply. Police departments are hiring, and if you can pass all the tests, you could become a part of law enforcement.
Being able to do ride-alongs and see what the job entails would get more people interested in wanting to become a police officer.
There is a long process to becoming a police officer, from all the paperwork and physical assignments. But they say if you get past all of that, it's worth it.
People, even getting them interested in wanting to do the job or apply for the job and go through the things necessary in order to qualify for the job.
If you are interested in becoming a police officer, check out your local station for more information. James Gallup, a La Crosse man charged in connection with a vehicle pursuit in Lincoln County last fall, had his preliminary hearing and arraignment yesterday. The 54-year-old man provided false identification during a traffic stop near Tomahawk, allegedly sprayed a deputy with pepper spray, and led deputies on a pursuit that continued into the Merrill area. As a result, Gallup was charged with 7 felonies. Not guilty pleas were then entered on behalf of Gallup. Wisconsin saw the sharpest drop in the union membership in the nation over the last 20 years. Data was compiled from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics and Federal Current Population Survey. The data showed that union membership dropped by 9.9% between 2000 and 2021. That's the sharpest drop in the nation by almost 3 percentage points. The report attributed the decline of a dwindling number of construction and manufacturing jobs in the state and Act 10, a law that Republicans passed in 2011 that stripped most public sector employees of almost all their union rights. Wisconsin's public sector unions have lost about 11,500 members annually since 2011, the report found. If you see any black bear dens, the DNR is asking you to report them to help with a new research study. The study will analyze the reported dens and generate estimates of reproductive rates to improve the accuracy of the population models. Den locations from prior years could also be useful, since black bears will occasionally reuse dens. According to the DNR, Wisconsin is home to 24,000 black bears, primarily in the northern third of the state. Wisconsin crews are looking for for people after a fire broke out at a Sturgeon Bay bar early this morning. The blaze broke out at Butch's Bar, which had 9 occupied guest rooms on top. Some of those people are accounted for, but some remain missing. The cause of the fire has not been determined. Some of the roads near the bar are shut down. A Minocqua artist took home a statewide award. His paintings will be used as the 2022 turkey hunting stamp, but he's had to overcome a lot to get where he is, including a learning disability. But as Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson explains, it's not a disability in his eyes, but a gift.
This job isn't a job, okay? It's a way of life.
For 41 years, Bob Metropolis has owned Parkside Gallery in Minocqua, but 2021 was his best year by far.
Last year was phenomenal. Last year was the biggest year we've ever had.
And 2022 is already off to a good start of its own. Metropolis took home first place for the 2022 Wisconsin Turkey Hunting Stamp Design Contest.
It's quite an honor. I mean, this is the third one, and you know, I worked very hard for many years to establish this, and it's finally coming true, so it's awesome.
Metropolis's winning painting is of a pair of turkeys. To Metropolis, winning the award is a way of knowing his hard work pays off.
It's something to shoot for an artist, and it gives them a goal to shoot for, and it also lets your peers know that you're still active and working hard.
His hard work didn't come without challenges. Metropolis has worked through a learning disability, dyslexia, except he hasn't always seen it as a bad thing.
Dyslexia is actually, I believe, the gift, because without that, I don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing.
Through art, Metropolis is able to share what he's passionate about.
See, I'm more of a visual person, and I relay my feelings and expressions and experiences through art. So I use the dyslexia to my advantage.
Metropolis loves his job so much, he can't even see an end to his career anytime soon.
I'm very passionate about what I do, and I can't stop thinking about it. Even at home or in the shower or driving down the road, I'm always thinking about what I'm going to do next. I don't think I'll ever stop painting.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Minocqua, I'm Morgan Johnson.
A diligent Wisconsin UPS employee took action when he noticed something wasn't right. How his suspicions led him to find a giant wad of cash. That we will tell you that after weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
Mornings are brighter with Newswatch 12 today. Wake up from 5 to 7 with your morning news team. Megan Mamlog, Kevin Kraft, and Devin Biggs. Newswatch 12.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Want payday to come a little faster?
I get paid 2 days before everyone else. I love getting paid on a Wednesday.
Want to say goodbye to those long check cashing lines?
I can never see myself standing in a line at a bank again.
Get your own NetSpend prepaid MasterCard with direct deposit. Your money loads straight into your NetSpend card. Shop online, pay bills, buy groceries. Use anywhere debit MasterCard is accepted.
I use it every day for every purchase. I use it to pay my rent.
It's not a credit card. It's convenient, and you can even earn payback rewards on many of your purchases. That's money right back into your card account.
From eating at major restaurants to sending my mom flowers, I get cash back.
Because this is not a credit card, with NetSpend you pay no interest fees, late fees, or activation fees. There's no credit check to get started and no cost to order.
I use my NetSpend card for everything.
Be one of the first 200 callers and choose your card caller. 1-800-434-1455. That's 1-800-434-1455. Get paid up to 2 days faster with NetSpend.
Check out the events in the Northwoods page on the WJFW website to find can't-miss local events. Do you want to spread the word about your event? You can add it to the calendar there, too.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. You and I get to chat weather for about 4 minutes, and here we are in Minocqua. Not much traffic out there. That's a good thing. In fact, snow-covered roadways now, DOT reported, basically north of Milwaukee. So lots of ice and snow across the entire state, leading to very hazardous travel conditions across our area right now. All right, but the snow is beginning to come down. So the bulk of the heavy, darker blue color is pushing off into Michigan. See you later. Behind it, there's still some light snow and flurries up in here that will likely linger for a couple more hours across our neck of the woods into parts of tomorrow morning as well. But the heaviest snow is over, about 4 inches here so far at the station. Maybe another inch or two coming our way tonight. But again, this thing is winding down now as it all kind of pushes off to our east. See you later. And behind it, some sunshine fills back in for us tomorrow afternoon. All right, so here's visibility, an idea of where the snow is falling the heaviest. And again, a quarter mile, the area in red here, that's heavy snow. Moderate snow is a half mile or less. That's Eagle River right now. But this is all moving that way. So we're looking forward to this. And again, we're 2-3 miles up in here. The snow is getting lighter and lighter and lighter to our west. That is what's coming our way tonight. So if you're looking to snowblow your driveway or clear your sidewalk, wait about another hour and we should be in a good spot then. Today, though, we woke up to lots of cloud cover, but then about noon today, the skies opened up, lots of heavy snow, and that lingered through about 5 o'clock or so, and still some snow out there now. But overall, this event is winding down. Temperatures, though, are cold, so light, fluffy snow, right? 11 11 in Rhinelander right now with a calm wind at the airport and a feel-like temperature there of 1. Over in Wausau, it's 18 for you, a northwest breeze around 12, making it feel colder, and the pressure will start rising now as the low pulls away. So there it goes. The satellite picture and radar shows the darker color blues. That was some heavy snow that worked through the area. We've been here before. We know what to do. So just kind of give us some time tonight. Let the plow drivers do their jobs into tomorrow morning. Behind this, though, the winds are going to crank up a bit. This could give us a little bit of lake-enhanced snow tonight, primarily Vilas County northward. But overall, as the wind picks up, the snow is very light and fluffy. You can sneeze on it and it kind of disperses, right? So that's going to move around the snow again. We could see wind gusts near 30 miles per hour. That will blow and drift the snow into tomorrow morning. Nothing like the other day we had the squall come through. It was wind gusts, right? But for us, just some wind gusts near 30 miles per hour tonight. But it will lead to some blowing and drifting snow likely into tomorrow. So that will reduce visibility and slow your roll tomorrow morning. So our advisories are still posted. This is a winter weather advisory and an upgraded winter storm warning for parts of Vilas County, Oneida County, and Price County. But these will begin to come down tonight as the snow is pushing off to the east of us right now. So here's our forecast then for tonight. Snow is ending. Blowing snow will be an issue into tomorrow morning. It's going to be cold, right? Low temperatures down near 2 with a northwest breeze that could gust near 25. That will blow and drift the snow into tomorrow morning. Speaking of tomorrow, it's Wednesday already. After today was 22. Partly cloudy skies, 15 degrees for a high tomorrow with the northwest breeze coming down through the afternoon. So no issues tomorrow. The roads should get cleared off, doing a pretty good job with that tonight. And they're already out there, of course, right now. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows some more snow, light snow in the forecast for Thursday. Looks like a 1 to 3 inch snowfall on Thursday afternoon. Not really a big deal, the high of 16. The overall trend here, though, is below average temperatures. Our average high now is 29. The average low is around 7. We're going to have average lows tomorrow night now near 5 below. Friday, a little bit warmer, 18. Look at Saturday, 27. Then right back into the teens again on Sunday afternoon. Griffin.
Thank you, Jeff. It was a scam that almost worked. Had it not been for an alert UPS store employee, an elderly Wisconsin woman would have sent $22,000 next day air to someone she didn't even know. Ben Boken has more on how this employee stopped a scam.
When someone walked into his store trying to send a birthday present with next day shipping, Brad Polash didn't feel right.
Anything we send next day air, whether, it's kind of like always like, well, let's look at what's going on. Why is it going next day air?
So he asked some questions.
What was she sending? Who was it she sending it to? Did she know this person? What was the sort of relationship with them?
When the customer didn't provide clear answers, Polash knew something was wrong.
If you're sending, a birthday present to someone, there's you know them, and you sometimes talk about, what are you sending that's so nice or whatever, and all of that was just missing.
Last week, employees here at the UPS store in Fond du Lac caught a scam when someone tried to ship over $22,000 in a package.
I was in shock when I first heard that figure and just was like, wow.
Polash alerted UPS of a suspicious package, and eventually the Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Department started investigating.
We deal with these quite a bit, but receiving information from UPS on a potential scam is something that we normally don't get.
The department says the scammer convinced an elderly woman to send the cash to California by using internet and phone communications.
These type of circumstances, they get to us. It makes us sad and makes us angry, and we need to find the people that are responsible for this.
Detectives are now making calls attempting to locate those responsible.
Suspects that engage in this type of behavior sometimes aren't even in the United States. So here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, it gets tough to go after somebody who is across the pond.
So far, the case is unsolved in Fond du Lac, but the silver lining, the victim got her money back.
Fortunately, we were able to prevent over $22,000 and getting shipped over to California.
Some people's, that's an entire year's worth of money,
That was Ben Boken reporting. Gas prices continue to rise across the country, how some experts expect the escalating conditions in Ukraine and how they could impact the price at the pump. We'll break it down after the break.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all. I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college. Flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Here's the newest spin on Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's X times the money. A new family of games with prices from $1 to $20. The bigger the ticket, the bigger the multiplier and top prize, all the way up to $200,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Goodwill starts with you every time you shop and donate. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop Goodwill, you'll find home decor, clothing that fits your unique style, and other one-of-a-kind treasures. You'll also keep items out of the landfill, all while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawnee.
One impact of the Ukraine crisis is already being felt by Americans, even higher gas prices and home heating bills. NBC's Tom Costello has been talking to some experts about where prices could be headed.
If you pump gas or pay a heating bill, you're already on the economic front lines of the showdown in Ukraine. Home heating oil up 56% in a year. Gasoline now averaging $3.51 nationally, up from $2.63 a year ago.
It's already expensive, and now it's just like outrageous.
I would spend maybe about $100 or so per week, but now I'm going up to about $200 per week.
While the strong economy and inflation sent prices soaring last year, it's the showdown in Ukraine that's helping to drive prices higher now. Russia is a member of OPEC and the world's third largest exporter of oil and gas. And in the oil markets, prices are set globally, not locally. The potential that war, international sanctions, and counter-sanctions could reduce global supply is a big reason why Americans are paying even more on Main Street. With 50 pizza stores and more than 1,000 employees in New England, Sal Lupoli says skyrocketing food costs and now fuel prices are taking a very big bite out of his margins.
Every product that we use has gone up substantially. Not only is it the cost of food, Tom, and the cost of delivery of that food, but it's also the increase in expense of us running our own vehicles.
Those rising food and fuel prices have already forced him to raise prices an unprecedented 4 times over the past year. Now, oil and gas analysts say the Ukraine showdown could soon push those fuel prices to record-breaking levels.
We're talking about $4 a gallon nationally. California could hit $5. Probably even beyond that. California could reach $5.50 and even could near that $6 a gallon mark.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawnee.
Stretch your dollar with 11% off everything at Menards. Give any room a fresh look with the beauty and durability of tile from Mohawk. Mohawk features over 350 ceramic, porcelain, mosaic, and glass tiles. All Mohawk tiles are 11% off. Complete your tiling job with professional quality installation products from Tech. Menards carries Tech mortar and grout to work with all floor and wall tile sizes. Get 11% off Tech products at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. You know what? Skip this video. Go see one at the auto show.
It's auto show time, the best time to buy a Ford F-150 with ways to power up this and that. Work smarter. Muscle for most anything. Plus, special auto show offers to help you bring one home today. Now get a 2021 F-150 with 0.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 auto show bonus cash.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery. Call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Joe Malone from Big Cheese 1079, Wisconsin's Big Variety. I lost a total of 54 pounds, 33 and a half inches on Wausau Weight Loss. I know the secret. Before doing Wausau Weight Loss, I felt very lethargic. I did Wausau Weight Loss. I dropped the pounds, and now I feel better. I have my energy back. I feel healthy. It is the most effective weight loss program I've ever done in my life.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
The show. Katie, you're a professional princess.
I am a professional princess.
We're comedy.
Oh, I've dated a few of those.
And big bets.
Double or nothing? Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Let's go get the money. Let's get this money. We're going to go for it. Dice a hot tip. Collide. Nice job. You bet your life. Works for me. You got it.
Weekdays at 1:30 on NBC 12.
Well, Jeff, I know you're not the happiest camper with the amount of snow, but me personally, that's 4 to 5 inches is good with me.
We're rolling up on 4 or 5 inches. I wanted a foot, I think. You know, it's kind of go out with a bang. It's late February. I know, but you know, here we go. Let's go outside now and check on the radar. And the heaviest snow has pushed off to the east of us. Still, though, we'll get some light snow showers in here tonight. Maybe another inch, possibly 2 if you're up near Eagle River or so. But this thing is winding down. What you get out there now is pretty much what you're going to get tonight. Into tomorrow morning. But the wind's going to pick up and look something like this outside now. Here we got sunlight still, right, in Minocqua right now. The roads are covered and travel is not advised by the DOT. Basically north of Milwaukee with ice across central Wisconsin, snow further north. But it gets better. Tomorrow we'll get some sunshine through the afternoon. Thursday, some light snow. I mean some really light snow Thursday, maybe an inch or two. That's going to be a stretch, and followed by a beautiful weekend once again.
I don't think people can complain with what we got, I'll be honest. Thank you for watching Newswatch 12 at 5. We will see you later at 6.
Some people...